story of a woman who hired a woman to take care of her cats while she was out of town.
Well, when she got back, all of her valuables were gone, including something that can never be replaced, her son's ashes. It's tonight's Help Me Howard with Patrick Fraser.
Sarah had to go out of town and needed someone to take care of her 2 cats. She found a woman through a cat-sitting website.
She came and I showed her around. I showed her where everything was, instructions for the cats, etc.
After Sarah left, the cat sitter posted a video from Sarah's kitchen showing she was taking care of the animals.
I'm going to take organic cat food. I'm going to split it into 2 bowls.
That was shot in my kitchen. I'm 100% sure.
But when Sarah returned from her trip, she found the woman had not been taking care of her apartment.
It was a mess.
Sarah was okay with the mess until she discovered why everything had been thrown around. Nearly every valuable item she owned was gone.
I opened the other closet and I found one of my bags where I had all my silver stuff was practically empty.
The keys to unlock her cabinets were hidden behind the linen. Someone had found them and unlocked all her cabinets.
My mom's vintage sunglasses were gone, a Gucci watch, and another bracelet.
Nearly $20,000 worth of jewelry was gone, but the greatest loss, a small urn like this.
The urn where my baby's ashes are. So I just panicked.
The urn holding the ashes of her son Mateo, who died when he was 1 month old.
There's all kinds of thefts and violation, but this is sacred.
Sarah called the Miami Beach police. When they arrived, they discovered a box containing pictures of the cat sitter had been left behind. And there was this list that said selling items, Home Depot return, and pawn items. Miami Beach police found the shop where some of Sarah's items had been pawned. Sarah went there and says she showed the manager a picture of the cat sitter.
Yes, that's the lady that came. She's probably on the cameras because I have cameras.
And the pawn shop owner told Sarah the woman tried to sell him what was probably the urn, but he didn't buy it.
I didn't take it because it didn't have the Tiffany & Company seal on it.
Now Sarah waits. The police told her not to speak to the cat sitter while they investigate and try to find something that can never be replaced.
It is a sacred, remains. You're talking about remains.
Well, Howard, are a person's ashes treated differently than stolen property?
Florida law does not give special protection to a person's ashes stolen from a home. It's petty theft. However, if the urn or any other property that's taken is worth more than $100, it's a third-degree felony. And if anyone sells the items, that's what the law calls dealing in stolen property, which can send a person to prison for 15 years.
The pawn shop manager told me he could not release a picture of the driver's license of the person who pawned the items. He gave all that to the police.
Hi there, my name's Lita Faye. I am a world-famous dog walker.
We contacted Lita Faye, who also goes as Lita Faye Nickel, who was the cat sitter for Sarah. She told me she never took anything, texting, "There is definitely a third party involved here, as I would never steal someone's sentimental belongings," and writing, "I think someone stole her key and ransacked it. It's cruel and horrifying," adding, "I will find out who did this and find her urn and fix all of this." Miami Beach police told us they would like to speak to Lita Faye Nickel regarding this investigation.
This is the bag where I had the Tiffany stuff.
As Sarah goes through her closet, she's still realizing more things are missing, but her goal is to get back that one irreplaceable item.
Just please return my urn. That's the most important thing.
If you know where Lita Faye Nickel is, Miami Beach police would love to hear from you. And of course, if you know where that urn is, Sarah would greatly appreciate your help in finding it. Someone stole your trust in people. Want to see if it can be returned? Contact us. Let's see if we can apprehend a good solution for you. With this, Help Me Howard and Patrick Fraser, 7 News.